If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 40 of the second series of My Player here on FIFA 16. Unfortunately, we've not been selected for the replay in the FA Cup against Arsenal. We weren't selected for the first game either, and that ended as a 1-1 draw. We recently played against Romania for England, but I would have thought there was a big enough gap between those two games for me to be able to play against Arsenal, but we haven't been selected. So I'm really curious here to see whether we can actually get through to the next round of the FA Cup and get to a Wembley semi-final. If you enjoyed today's episode as a whole, do make sure that you drop the video a like rating and subscribe to the channel too to ensure you don't miss out on any further episodes of this series or the Newcastle United Career Mode series, which will come to you later on this afternoon. Sturridge gives us the lead. Good. Are we in 2-2? But it doesn't tell me who goes through on pens. Nacho Monreal equalised in 115th minute after Markovic put us 2-1 up. Oh no, it does say pens. They were just seen underneath. I was looking on the right hand side, to be fair. We lost 4-3 on penalties. I'm blind, and we're also out the FA Cup. Wonderful. Great. Well, that's the start to the episode we were after, wasn't it? Let's play Sunderland, shall we? And try and regain a little bit of faith in this Liverpool side. Bollocks, I was looking forward to potentially getting to the FA Cup final and going for a cup win. Never mind, better luck next season, I suppose. For now, though, we'll take on Sunderland, and then the second game of the episode, is it Valencia? It is. The second game of the episode should be the first leg of the quarterfinals of the Europa League against Valencia, so we'll have to wait and see how we get on in both of today's games. There is I'll start that again, shall I? There is an in real life video that went up on the channel last night, a penalty challenge. As I record this, it goes live in about 3 hours' time, so I'm hoping it goes down well. If you haven't seen it yet, check the channel page for it. Also, you may have noticed yesterday I uploaded a little notification video. I've got a new series starting on a friend's channel. It's a co-op career mode, and I'll leave a link in the description to Kieran's channel. It's Kizzlekicks7 Gaming. Feel free to check the channel page for the notification video so you know exactly what's going on. But basically, it's a co-op career mode. He came around my house, we filmed some videos. You guys really adored the first episode, judging by the response. Thank you very much for that. And again, I'll leave a link to Kieran's channel in the description down below. I'll upload a little notification video like that every time that a new episode goes up, because it won't be that regular, I don't think. But because obviously Kiers is still trying to run his own content on his channel too. But yes, let's submit to this game against Sunderland, shall we? And we'll see if we can get 3 points in the Barclays Premier League. Chan into me. Andre Wisdom's further down the line. We linked up wonderfully in the last game, Andre Wisdom and myself, to get us an assist on our international debut, and we're going to link up here, and I'm not going to score. I've gone down hurt. Get up, Ches. I've not got a little injury symbol next to my name in the bottom right, but my guy is still on the floor rolling around. Andre Wisdom and I, as we say, linked up well in the last game. I'm up and moving again, and we linked up again there, trying to get a goal here against Sunderland. It's a positive start from us. Like I say, no injury symbol on the bottom right, so hopefully my guy will be okay to continue on and won't be injured long term. We're eventually going to try and get this away, but Mandron's determined to try something, but thankfully Andre Wisdom is good enough to get that away. I wasn't really paying attention and had wandered off the pitch, and Sunderland get the ball back. I'll go for a slide tackle. He's just kind of walked into me there, and I got a minus rating. Never mind, 12 minutes played, still 0-0. Oh, another slide tackle opportunity. Get crunched, sunshine. Oh, that's not a foul, ref. I clearly won the ball there. I'm getting a couple of accomplishments, and thankfully, no yellow card. We'll see a replay of that. I thought that was a wonderful tackle. It was slightly lungy, but I think I won that with my hip, and then Kabul does a forward flip and lands on top of me. Call for this from Emre Can. Is Andre Wisdom going to make me run? Benteke's made me run, so we'll play in the Belgian instead. And he's standing inside the defender well, and oh, I thought for a minute that was going to bury itself in the near post. Great effort from Christian Benteke. Did it take a deflection? We've got a corner, or was it saved? Oh, fingertip stuff from Jordan Pickford. Great save. I'll call for this at the near post. Maybe we can outmuscle the defender and get a header on target. It's in. Benteke gets it under control, but he's not able to get it around the corner and have a decent shot on target. Got an accomplishment there for 50 headers won though, which was good. Our balance went up one. I'm not sure whether that does anything for our overall. It hasn't done. We're still 79 rated. Never mind. Inching even closer, ever closer to 80 rated. We're only a sliver away from it now. Mandron on the run down the left. He's got no support. Someone is arriving eventually, and now he's got 3 people in the box. One of them is tiny little Giaccherini, and he's won the header, but Bogdan picks it up off the feet of Thiago Ilori. That was very close to almost knocking it into his own net there, to be fair. Sunderland's best chance of the game so far, and with 50 minutes in, we'll see if anything else happens in this second half. It's been a pretty slow game so far. A couple of chances. Christian Benteke drawing a very good save out of Jordan Pickford in that first half, but nothing overly too impressive yet. Oh, I couldn't quite slide that through. Dribbling's gone up 2. Has that knocked us up to 80 overall? It has! We are now rated 80 overall. Yes, boys. Dribbling up 2. We got vision go up 1 earlier as well for 800 passes. I don't think I will have shown you that particular highlight because it was just me playing a random pass that knocked it back up to 800, and that made vision go up by +1. We are now 80 overall, boys. Yes. Let's get a win to mark that, shall we? Giaccherini tackled by Coutinho. Henderson back to Ilori. He's swept that out to me. Now, can we get the turn on the man? We can. And there's so much space here for Christian Benteke. He's run the complete wrong way. But it's a good ball in for Balotelli. Another wonderful save from Jordan Pickford. Absolutely outstanding stuff. Good header from Ballo. And it comes off both hands. It hits him on one wrist and bounces off the other and goes over the bar. How lucky do you want to be, Jordan? I thought that was an incredible reaction save. As it turns out, it was just pure fluke. But he's going to punch that one away. We're not going to get on the end of that, are we? No. Although Kasri's only knocked that out for another throw. Winston then. Wisdom throws it to Balotelli, who's down the side of the box here. Back to Andre Wisdom, to Balotelli again. Into Alberto Moreno. You've got Coutinho there in the middle if you need. I'm going to call for it here just because we don't seem to be going anywhere. I'll try and take it past the defender. We've done well. Can we score a goal? No, Jordan Pickford saves. Oh, Coutinho. Oh, it was offside, unfortunately. Decent effort, though. Nice acrobatics, but 0-0 with 15 minutes to go. There goes the final whistle. It's been a pretty decent game, in fairness. Towards the end of the game, it livened up, or in the second half, it livened up a little bit. Chances at both ends. Jordan Pickford with a great save twice. Unfortunately, though, we're not able to take 3 points from this one. It's just a 0-0 draw. However, on a personal note, we are up to 80 overall. So that's the most important thing, I guess, with regards to my player series. Initially, you kind of want a good team performance and a good personal performance. But if the team doesn't perform and you still perform, then I guess that's what you want, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, it's a My Player series, not a Liverpool career mode. But we have Valencia next in the Europa League round... No, not round of 16. It's the quarterfinals, isn't it? Our finishing should go up here, providing we get above an A. Above an A. You can't get above an A. But above a C was what I wanted to say. And we got a B. So, yes, finishing is up 1. That does help our overall slightly. In fact, we're almost halfway to 81 rated now. Valencia up next in the Europa League, providing that we get selected for it, which we should do. We'll have a quick look to check, and then we'll jump into the game if so, or simulate it if not. We are not selected for the game away from home against Valencia. Lazar Markovic takes our first team spot there, as you can see. Henderson Milner in the middle and Coutinho on the left with Firmino behind Sturridge. That's annoying. That's pretty damned annoying. I'll wait to play in Europe. We'll see how we get on against Valencia. Away goals could be decent, considering we were so central to everything that happened in the previous round. A 2-2 draw. Javi Fuego gets sent off after 36 minutes. 2 away goals, though, both scored by Roberto Firmino, and both of their goals scored by Paco Alcacer as well. 85th minute equaliser for them. Well, 2 away goals is decent, but like I was saying, we were central to everything that happened in the previous round of the Europa League. I would have thought they would have been involved there, but never mind. Are we playing against West Ham? We are playing against West Ham. Right then, another away game, this time at the Berlin ground. Klein on the run. Dangerous cross too, and Benteke tries to steer the header on target towards the corner. Unfortunately, though, only steers it over the top of the bar. We played Nathaniel Klein in down the line. Did well to burst past the defender, and Benteke, it's a half-decent effort, but you've got to do better, Christian. Danny Ings. Not sure he knows where he wants to go there, but he just wants to run straight at goal. I was about to call for that. I'll call for it now. I could play Danny Ings back in again, but just look at the amount of West Ham defenders here. Okay, well, he tried to slide at me and missed. Got it into Emre Can. Wonderful turn, and Benteke. Adrian, what a save. Absolutely incredible save. Wonderful move, though. The kind of pass to Emre Can was a little bit unnecessary, but very, very good move that is finished well by a good save by Adrian. Klein's on the run. He's calling for it, so we'll give it to him. And we'll go for the return ball. Perfectly weighted, but Danny Ings takes it off my toes. Ibe to Milner. To Benteke to me. Whoop, turned the defender. Nicely done. Shot deflected. Oh, wide of the post. Ogbonna getting something on it. I'm not sure whether the initial effort was on target or not. But it definitely took a deflection off the jumping Ogbonna in front of the goal. Again, loitering on the edge of the box. And, oh, it may reach me. No, Winston Reid heads it away. Nice tackle by Danny Ings onto Noel Henry. He's got an option inside in Jordan Ibe, and he is going to use him. I'm going to get myself in a position to perhaps receive the ball, but Ibe's going to go solo. I'll call for it towards the back post. He lays me in, and I can't believe I've not scored. I've smacked that against the woodwork. It was harder to score than it was. I mean, oh my God. I can't believe I've done that. I can't even get my words out. It was harder to miss than it was to score. And I've put so much power on it that I've smacked it against the post and not got my accuracy right. That should be 1-0 Liverpool, and it isn't, and it is entirely my fault. Dinked in by Noel Henry to Kouyaté to Sakho. Sakho with a shot from distance. Bogdan with a good save down low. And is that a corner or a goal kick? It's a corner to West Ham. Their best chance of the game. Sakho this time getting his shot on target. Dimitri Payet to take the corner. No surprises there. Lofted into the box, but it's a terrible corner. That is a surprise. You expect better from Dimitri. Noble's touch lets him down, but he's able to get it to Lucas Lima. I'll put him under pressure trying to get it back, but I mistimed my tackle. Sakho into the box, deflected, and Bogdan claims. 0-0 at half-time by the looks of things, but it really should be 1-0 Liverpool. I'm still hanging my head in shame after missing that chance. Klein's giving that straight to Jeffrey Sakho. What have you done, Nathaniel? He's put it over the top of the bar, but only just. That was inexplicable. He just turned and passed it straight to Diafra Sakho. If he'd have scored there, I would have been absolutely livid. Emre Can down to Alberto Moreno. Dinked over to Benteke. Brings it down well to Alberto Moreno again. Switch coming up. Milner receives the ball. I'll call for it now. Now, where can we go? Let's go to Nathaniel Klein, shall we? Oh, he's taken it in his stride well. I thought I'd overhit that, but no. And it's the perfect cross to Studge, who spins 180 on it and almost tries to head it with his back to the ball. Very strange run there from Sturridge, but never mind. There's one of our better chances in this second half, but unfortunately wide of the target. Bit rash to try and shoot from there with the defender right on you like that, but never mind. 15 minutes to go. We're still looking for the breakthrough. We've definitely had the better chances in this game. Even on a personal note, we've had the better chances in this game. Make me the run, Nathaniel. I want to play you in, and we have done. And I'll call for the ball back through that pass, and he's done well. We'll square it back, and Benteke, oh my God, he puts it into orbit. Christian, what are you doing? Why have you done that? And we'll try and set up a counter-attack if I can stay away from Dimitri Payet, which we've done. And we'll get away from that defender as well. Right, this is a really good run. Sturridge is in loads of space, so we'll give it to him. Definitely running out of stamina here, but Sturridge could use me again. I'll call for it. He's played it into my path. Can we score this time around? Oh, so close. I probably should have passed that. Although, to be fair, I squared it back to Benteke a moment ago, and he blazed it well over, and that was closer than Benteke's shot, but still, not a goal. 0-0, 8 minutes to go. Payet, Obiang, Lima, Payet. Good chance for West Ham. Are they going to take the lead here? They are. We've had fantastic opportunity after fantastic opportunity, and we've not taken them. And Dimitri Payet is punishing us for that. 89th minute, probable winner for West Ham here. Drilled in at the near post. Bogdan got something on it, but not enough. Given away by James Milner in the middle there, and then just a nice little bit of passing into Dimitri Payet. Left-footed shot. Bogdan tried his best, but perhaps you should say shouldn't get beaten at his near post, but it was still a very powerful effort. 1-0 West Ham with minimal time remaining to get ourselves an equaliser. Tackle on Payet by Lucas, but he's just going to watch the ball go out for a throw rather than trying to chase it down. And there goes the final whistle. A 1-0 defeat away from home against West Ham United. I should have buried that effort in the first half. I cannot begin to explain to you how frustrated I am that I missed that opportunity. That would have changed the entire game from there. But it's a 1-0 defeat, unfortunately. We'll have a look at the league table to see where Liverpool sit now with only a handful of games left in this season. Of course, we've got a game coming up on the horizon against Valencia as well. We'll see if we're selected for that too. A quick train. Nothing is going to go up though, unfortunately. I'd like to think we're going to get selected for this second leg against Valencia because after, of course, we weren't selected for the first leg, I'd like to actually have something to say with regards to the side potentially getting through to European semi-final. We'll advance as far as that Valencia game, and if we are selected, we'll play it in the next episode. But we're not. We're dropped again for this second leg against Valencia at home. We have a 2 away goal advantage, although it was 2-2 in the first leg. By 2 away goal advantage, I mean we have the advantage of having 2 away goals, not we have a 2 goal advantage, which are both away goals as well. Oh, complicated, but I'm sure you get the gist of what I'm saying. We need a low score draw, as in a 0-0, a 1-1, or just an outright win. A 1-1. We are through on away goals to the semi-finals of the Europa League, thanks to 2 goals in the first leg away from home, thanks to Roberto Firmino. Thank you very much, Roberto. That's us through to the next round of the Europa League, but will we be selected for that next round of the Europa League? I don't know. Been dropped for Europe, and it's against Sporting Lisbon. That'll be the next game in the episode. When it eventually loads, I can show you who else is involved in the other half of the draw. It's Everton. Wow, Everton-Leverkusen. Can you imagine if the Europa League final is Liverpool-Everton? That would be absolute scenes, wouldn't it? We'll have a look at the league table before we end. There's the Champions League. Schalke and PSG face off against each other, and Inter versus Real Madrid on the other side of the draw. Manchester United won the European Super Cup. West Brom have already won the Capital One Cup. Of course, we weren't involved with Liverpool at that stage of the season. Of course, knocked out by Arsenal on penalties there. And in the league, we are currently 7th with 5 games to go. 6 points away from a Europa League spot, 7 points away from a Champions League spot. We'll have to wait and see what happens between now and the end of the season. But for now, that's going to be all for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to ensure you don't miss out on any further episodes of this series or the Newcastle United Career Mode series or any other in real life football challenges that will hopefully be going up over the next few weeks. But for now, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.